Hello everyone, today I will show you how to simply alter images to create your composite drawing on Photoshop. When you open up Photoshop, you want to create a new document, which will be your canvas. And in order to do so, you have to click on File, New. That will open up a window where you can choose your paper size. Make sure that the units are right, so here we want to work in inches, and we want to have a 8.5 by 11. Make sure that your resolution is to 300 so you have a good resolution for your image. Then you can click OK. Now that you have your blank page, you can import images. And in order to do that, you click on File, Place, and you can import one of your images. Once you import your image, you can scale it to however big you want it by clicking on the extremities. Make sure to click Enter in order to alter your image later. In order to be able to edit an image, make sure that it's a rasterized file. So in order to do so, you click on the layer, and the layers are right here. Right-click on the layer that you need to be rasterized, and rasterize the layer. In order to be able to see which layer you're on once you click on the image, as well as being able to rotate it or scale it, make sure that the auto select and the show transform control are selected and checked off on the top of your toolbar. Now I'm going to show you a couple of tools you can use to edit your image. As you import your line drawing into Photoshop, it won't be clean, so for that you can use the eraser tool to clean up your drawing. So the eraser tool is right here. Make sure you click on the layer that you want to erase, and you can use the eraser tool on that image to clean up your drawing. You can also change the brush size over here, as well as the softness or hardness of the brush. Another very efficient erasing tool is the lasso, which can be found here, polygonal lasso, because you can determine what you want to erase. And for that, you click on wherever you want to erase, but make sure that the section is closed off. And then you can click delete, and that will erase part of your drawing. If you want to erase everything but what is inside your little box, you can go ahead and click select, inverse, and then click delete. That will delete everything else but what is in the box you have just created. Another very efficient erasing tool is the magic wand, which is right here. And the magic wand tool allows you to select objects from the images that are the same color. So for example, over here, we can select all the bricks that are the same color and then delete them. Another way you can alter your image is by reproducing a portion of that image somewhere else. And for that, you can use the stamp clone tool, which is right here. And to use that tool, you will have to select the portion that you want to reproduce and click Alt. And once you've clicked that, you can reproduce this drawing somewhere else. And the little cross will show you what portion of the drawing that you are reproducing. If you want to overlay images, you can import a second image or a third one. Place it on your screen. When you overlay images, you have multiple options. You're able to change the opacity, and the opacity is right here. You select on the layer that you need, and you can change the opacity. You can go down the scroll down menu, and if you hit multiply, you'll be able to see the drawing behind it. and that is a great way to overlay your drawings. You can also explore other options down this scroll down menu. And from there you can use the lasso tool in order to overlay images. Very useful tools are the transform tools, which you can find if you click edit and then free transform. If you right click on the image after having clicked the free transform tool, you'll be able to scale it, rotate it, skew it. If you skew it, you'll be able to have the angle you need to lay the pattern on your drawing. You can also distort it, warp it, or use the perspective view. Now that you've used your materials to apply on your drawing, you can also edit the image colors by going to Image, Adjustment, and from here you can play with the brightness, the levels, curves, exposure, vibrance, hue and saturation, color balance, and even make your picture become black and white. So if you click on hue and saturation, you'll be able to see how these can change colors, can change hues, the saturation of your material, and the lightness. With the use of all these tools, you'll be able to edit your images and create amazing composite drawings.